A serious battle is happening right now in Nigeria between President Bola Tinubu's team and Nasir El-Rufai, the former governor of Kaduna State. Both are big names in the All Progressives Congress, APC, the party that runs the country. But they're not friends anymore. This fight started after the 2023 election and has gotten louder in February 2025 with tough words on TV, X, and in newspapers. People are worried it might break the APC apart and change who leads Nigeria next. Let's dive into what's going on. This month, El-Rufai turned up the heat. On February 24th, he went on Arise TV and told the BBC he's not happy with how Tinubu is running things. He said Tinubu's big plans to fix Nigeria's economy, like bringing in cheap food from Europe, to lower prices are hurting the country instead of helping. Farmers here can't sell their crops because foreign food is too cheap, El-Rufai explained. The ideas are good, but the way they're doing it is all wrong. He also said the people Tinubu picked to help him aren't good enough to solve Nigeria's problems. Tinubu's team wasn't going to let that slide. On February 6th, Daniel Bwala, one of Tinubu's close aides, talked to TVC in Abuja. He said El-Rufai can't scare the president. He's just shouting because he's not in power anymore. Tinubu is too busy working for Nigerians to care. Bola thinks El-Rufai is upset because he's not part of the government and wants everyone to notice him again. Then, on February 25th, Dr. Ijoma Arodiogbu, a top APC leader from the southeast, told Niger News that El-Rufai is selfish and grudging. She said he's only complaining now because he's losing his grip in Kaduna and didn't get a big job from Tinubu. El-Rufai didn't stay quiet after that. On February 11th, he posted on X after someone wrote that Tinubu's team begged for his support in 2023, called him a hero, and then dumped him. El-Rufai replied, "We worked hard for God, Nigeria, and the APC, not for any reward. What's happening now is just how people act. Their guilt keeps them awake, not me." He's saying Tinubu's people feel bad for turning against him, even though he won't say he's angry himself. But the biggest shock came on Arise TV. El-Rufai said Tinubu was the one who stopped him from being a minister in 2023, not the Senate, like everyone thought. Tinubu begged me on TV to work with him. We talked for 2 months and I agreed. Then he changed his mind, or someone made him change it. He told Niger News, people used to think the Senate said no because of a security report. But El-Rufai says it was Tinubu's decision. He claims he's moved on, but you can hear the disappointment in his voice when he talks about it. This fight started back in 2023, when Tinubu was running to be president. El-Rufai was still governor of Kaduna then, and he played a huge role in helping Tinubu win. He and other northern APC governors said it was time for a southerner to lead after Buhari. A northerner finished 8 years. El-Rufai told Daily Post on February 11th that he didn't push for Tinubu to get something back. He just thought it was fair for Nigeria. But after Tinubu won, El-Rufai hoped for a big job. Like Minister of Power, Tinubu even named him for it. But the Senate blocked him. And El-Rufai says Tinubu didn't fight for him. That's when things went sour. El-Rufai felt betrayed. He started saying the APC isn't the same party he helped build years ago. He's been pointing out problems, like how food prices are still high, and how the government isn't listening to advice. Tinubu's team keeps saying he's just bitter because he's not in charge anymore and should let it go. The back and forth is everywhere now. BBC News said on February 25th that El-Rufai has been talking to Tinubu's officials behind closed doors, trying to fix things quietly. But since nothing's changing, he's speaking out loud instead. Tinubu's spokesman, Bayo Onanuga, told the BBC, El-Rufai needs to stop living in the past. He helped us win, sure, but that doesn't mean he runs the show. Meanwhile, Arodiogbu attacked El-Rufai for criticizing Nuhu Rebadu, the national security advisor, saying it proves he's jealous, not wise. El-Rufai's words are making waves. Some think he might leave the APC before the 2027 election. He hasn't said he's going anywhere, but he's not afraid to fight Tinubu's team in public. People are whispering he could join the PDP, the main opposition party, or even try to lead his own group later. Right now, no one knows for sure what he'll do next. Experts are watching too. A political analyst, Dr. Adebayo Olumide, told Vanguard Nigeria on February 20th, this is a big test for Tinubu. If he can't keep El-Rufai happy, other APC leaders might turn against him too. It could hurt the party in 2027. The PDP is smiling. They'd take El-Rufai in a heartbeat if he switches side. El-Rufai just turned 65 and told everyone on X He's writing books about Nigeria's old presidents. It's like he's saying, I'm still here, and I've got more to say. Tinubu's team keeps acting like it's no big deal. They say they're focused on fixing the economy and security. But this clash isn't going away. It could split the APC and decide who runs Nigeria next. Everyone's waiting to see what happens.